Greetings, YouTube. If you're not sitting down right now, you might want to, because I'm about to say something positive about a high school principal. Yes, I know. I don't think it's ever happened before, but in this case, it's going to. The principal of Lincoln High School in Walla Walla, Washington, which I've always loved to say, has decided that zero-tolerance policies have to go. That they simply weren't working. After being on the job, seeing how they failed miserably, he decided to go with a new approach. Now, prior to his change of approach, during the 2009 to 2010 time period, there were 798 suspensions, which are days students were out of school, 50 expulsions, and 600 written referrals. After the new approach, which was the 2010 to 2011 period, 135 suspensions, 30 expulsions, and 320 written referrals. That's a significant improvement. Now, there are two rules to this. Rule number one, take nothing a raging kid says personally. Really. Act like a duck. Let the words roll off your back like drops of water. Rule two, don't mirror the kid's behavior. Take a deep breath, wait for the storm to pass, and then ask something along the lines of, are you okay? Did something happen to you that's bothering you? Did you want to talk about it? It's not that a kid gets off the hook for bad behavior. There have to be consequences, explains Turner. Replace punishment, which doesn't work, with a system to give kids tools so that they can learn how to recognize their reaction to stress and to control it. We need to teach the kids how to do something differently if we want to see a different response. I am flabbergasted that someone that is in the administration business in a school has this attitude. To treat them as people as opposed to a series of disconnected behaviors. What a startling concept. Treat students like human beings. It's not going to make everything all better overnight, but you can see from the numbers it did make improvements. He was there when the system was zero tolerant and it didn't work. He has a new approach and it's changed. But this, of course, is just one school by one principal. We need to see this kind of thing adapted everywhere. Not necessarily this particular program, but programs that adapt to the schools in question. Zero tolerance is all about completely absolving people of responsibility and treating children as disconnected behaviors as opposed to real, live, holistic human beings. Because that's what they are, folks. Yes, they're minors. But that doesn't make them any less people. And that's what we have to treat them as. Zero tolerance is just stupid. It's always been dumb. It's always been about administrations covering their asses and not about making sure that students get the education they need to go out into the world and function as citizens. And part of that education is learning how to deal with stress, how to deal with the problems that life throws at you. Because obviously, if a kid is this kind of a behavior problem in school, something is failing in his life. Obviously at school, but quite possibly at home. This school environment may be the only place he has to go to, or she, I apologize, to get some kind of help to further their journey towards becoming a functioning citizen. So, I applaud this principal. I'm glad that he's made these changes. And I hope that other principals will take this as an example to follow. It would be awesome. And I'm going to stay positive and hope it happens.